EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from downtown Indy. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, it's May. He's going to test this secondary right away. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Former Buckeyes, Travion Henderson. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
And it's third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll lead to a second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Third and long. Here's May again. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yep. Here we go, son. Green 19, guys, what? Go.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a strong 1st down run. Pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 19-yard line.
Here we go. 331, 331. Tonight.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll work forward 4 yards. That's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
Gain of 2.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here we go. Tonight.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. We good. Green 19, guys, what? Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They'll run. It's Henderson. Face to run. Inside the 20. And he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back from possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
His way across the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, son. 331, 331.
On 1st down, they'll start with 10. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Big Bernard Ryman couldn't hide there.
Here we go, son. You got it. You got it. 551, 12, go. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. To the left side and taking him by down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here we go. Green 19, Go.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Turn, boys, turn. Good night.
Fields now. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
You got that? Hey, what's that?
Off the play fake, here's May. Moving to his right. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's that?
Here's May. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go, throw. Hey, what's that?
On the draw, it's Henderson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Hey, what's that?
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Out to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
Big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3:19, get to that. Right.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing taken down
behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
58, move to your side.
They go right back to Taylor. And a much more positive run here. That one was for 10, but it's still going to leave you with a third down coming up.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable third down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, tonight.
Play action now for Fields. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, son. Green 19, right tonight. Go.
Fields. In the middle, that's caught by Moore. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
17 yards.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, son. 5:51, 12 go. Tonight.
They go play action with Fields. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Give up the middle to Taylor. There he goes, inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First down, Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Up and very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete. But a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal.
Green 19, go.
Making the read, this is Fields. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. Loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 5.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 331, 331. Tonight.
Now Fields. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd and goal.
Don't jump. Ready? 58, 58. Tonight.
Fields to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's Taylor, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's on the 6-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the option, they give it to Stevenson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Azeez Ojulari on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw now, May. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. JT Tuimoloau in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the give, it's Henderson. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. A run, and this is Henderson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. It's May. There's a short one. Caught by. Oh, he doesn't put it away. And the ball's out. The Colts have come away with the football. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for his defense.
Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Move to the move to the set. Tonight.
Fields. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. But a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Here we go, son. Turn ball, son. Tonight.
Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, son. 5:51, 12 go. Tonight.
Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. We're good. Move to the Angel.
Back to throw is Fields. Able to find Pittman. It's complete. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A chance here to draw level before the break.
Here we go.
It's 1st and goal.
19 instruction. Go.
To throw is Fields. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Colts will level things out at 7 apiece.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Douglas in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That is knocked away, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag in the backfield. That might be a late hit on the quarterback. May now on 1st and 10. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. Here's 1st and 10.
17 yards. That's another Patriots first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New England.
Now, May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Stevenson. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. May going to look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, like, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. That is caught back quarter of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender. And it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, son. You got what? You got a 319. You got what? Crack.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Don't jump. Ready? Turbo, set. Set.
On the give, this is Taylor.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, just attack. Sit high.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll take a deep shot for down. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6. left on the
First
second
and
quarter
10
clock.
at the 16-yard line.
Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down that you cannot deny.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Move to create, move here. Church, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. And the Colts are back within 4 at 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. LeJohntay Wester now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, son. 319, guys, right? Right.
They go play action with Fields. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Here we go. We're good. 331. 331. Right.
Now, Fields. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
That's good for
yards.
27 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 331. 331. Tonight.
Play action now for Fields. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
58. Here's that. Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Harold Landry. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Colts about to kick this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot.
Hey, what's up?
First and 10, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, sit up.
They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Throwing now is May. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Down the right sideline. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 54 yards. First and 10.
First down, Patriots.
Combo. Turn, what's that? Hey, what's that?
A run here with Stevenson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Forrest Buckner brings him down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The second down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throwing on third down is May. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
For the Patriots field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Good snap.
The
Good
kick is
hold.
good.
Good
Makes
kick.
the score
And the Patriots will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Wester now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here we go, son. 19. Win the rep, let's go, right here. Go.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
side, so I'm staying this side. Shawty, you would not vibe to the pool. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band at a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm missing the vibe.
Hey, here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up?
He'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Hey, here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up?
On the ground is Henderson to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On second down, it's Meg. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they will finally run him down. A huge play there on the screen pass. It's a gain of 34.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Here we go, sit up. Hey, what's up?
Working out of the gun, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The Colts take over.
It's not
first
often,
and
Mike,
10
that everything
at the
breaks right
26-yard
for this
line.
type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. 58, 58, sit down. Okay.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here we go. 319, can I say that? Say that?
On third down, here's a run by Taylor.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
319, can I say that?
Fields to throw for it. taken in. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Right. To the goal line and in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts will go up by 7.
Patriots 17.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. From the 43, here's second down and 2. In motion comes Andrews. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. They motion a receiver right. May, little pop pass to the receiver. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw now, May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Patriots ready for the punt. They forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Wester on the return. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. 331, 331.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Made at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Here we go. Time out, Scott. Go.
Back to throw is Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Big time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Switch.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. And Colts about set to punt, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Tarvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here goes tonight.
Throwing is May. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 1. Brings on 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9. May gonna look to throw. That one taken in by Douglas. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Slot man in motion left. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play action, here's Fields. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down and 10.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Green 19, green 19. He's moving.
To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
19 wins, 19 wins. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game.
And some nifty running on the return. This is good yardage before he was taken down. To throw on 1st down is May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, throw. What's up?
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing on 2nd down. May has completed to Douglas. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back, or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, New England.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35.
2nd down, 8 for the 1st down.
What's up? Hey, what's up?
On the give, this is Stevenson. This takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up?
On the run is Stevenson. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run with Henderson. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Timeout Indianapolis, that is their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. They'll look to run with Stevenson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to shut it down.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get the back. Bunch right. Take. Go.
They'll drop to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Green 19, get that. Right.
Here's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Colts first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Room to maneuver at the 35. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3.
50 yards.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 50 yards.
First and goal.
Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. 222. Right.
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
Extend. Here we go. Push, alert. Green 19, get that. Right.
Taylor. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
On the pickup.
New England going to take their second timeout to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, right.
And that is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
No movement from the kicking team to break this tie. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
Easy. Blue 58, blue 58.
Crash.
Tonight.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Clearly this coach thought this was a moment he could strike. Thought he had a play to get this one in the end zone to take a touchdown lead. But instead, the defense comes up with a huge stop, and we still got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here is 1st and 10. Now, May. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First down.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
Patriot first down.
To throw is May. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And the ball's out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On 3rd and long, here's May. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. And the timeout comes. The whistle blows with 3 seconds remaining on the clock. On the set. Here's 1st down. Cougar 19. Go. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a deep shot for down. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game.
29-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win for the Colts. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.